morning, everyone. Judy Haddad, owner of Orange Purple Passions, My Healing LLC, and founder and executive director of Five Purple Oranges, the charity I founded after my son Alon and I were hit by a truck in Dodge County, Wisconsin, and he was killed. So, cat hair. It's finally feeling like June. It's above 70 Fahrenheit. It's not raining. I'm so happy to be coming to you today in a different space than I was for my last hit by a truck. I have the song. Any Parliament fans out there, I have the song If It Don't Fit, Don't Force It in my head, which is an awesome song. So many meanings. But my word of the day today is ease. My work today is moving with ease. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. So the other day, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by a woodpecker just outside my window. Beautiful. So the other day, I am walking in a wet area, and I'm drafting an email in my head, and it was to a friend who had ghosted me for my birthday, and I was kind of pissed about it because I had said, please, please, please don't forget my birthday this year. And I was already upset about my birthday, and this was post-birthday, and I was like thinking, yeah, I'm gonna just reach out to him because like, who ghosts at this age? Like, come on. So I'm composing this email. I slip on some lichen or whatever, and I like fall in not a pretty way. And I know how to fall. I did not fall properly. And I like messed up my ring, which is my Alon ring, and I messed up my good hip. So after the crash, my left side, we had metal put in. It's pretty strong. It healed pretty decently, but my right side had to take all the work of my left side for months, and it's still sort of like wonky. And so that's the side that normally causes me a huge amount of pain. My right side, we never fixed it. It never quite healed the way it was supposed to heal. And now after these last two falls in the last 2 months, it's really not happy with me. Plus I've been spending a lot of time in the car. So my body is not pleased. Thankfully, I'm getting to see my care mentor, Tracy, who's gonna do a raindrop and hit Vitaflex on me. Love it. I know I'll feel better. But being super twitchy on my right side, which was my stronger side, having to take all the work from my left, is not great for my yoga practice. So I've been on the mat lately and just reminding myself, I need to move with ease. I need to move with ease. And I might be screaming son of a bitch in the middle of my practice when I'm alone at home, not in a class, don't worry. I might be like screaming out in pain, but I'm not forcing it. Again, back to the Parliament song. So I'm moving with ease in yoga, listening to my breath, breathing through the pain, working that way in yoga. And I really sort of wanted to bring that to my life. So approaching this birthday, I had put a lot of, I think I anticipated more anxiety than maybe I felt. The weekend of my birthday wasn't so great, I'll admit it. I took stock of my life. I felt like I came up short, and I sort of decided to just give in, ride the wave of the negativity, give in. I reached out to a few people who I knew were safe, and some who I thought were safe, maybe weren't. But so I was feeling stuck. I hadn't heard from my friend, and I was feeling like I need to just sit with this. I need to just sit with this. But in that stuckness, I wasn't allowing messages from the universe to come through. I wasn't even asking for messages. I was like, I sort of stopped my yoga practice for a few days. I stopped my meditation practice for a few days. I wasn't really dealing with friends or family, but I also wasn't really practicing what I knew would help me. I just wanted to give in to all the negativity, and it almost took me down. I gotta admit, it almost took me down. So instead of practicing everything I would do with any of my coaching clients that I know works, I gave in. And found my way back after starting to do some of the work I knew I needed to do. Kicked myself in the butt, because no one's going to do that for you. It's nice to have that accountability person who does that for you. I have a few people like that in my life, but it needed to come from me. And in doing so, ease came back into my life. The issues that were upsetting me about my work or the charity or certain relationships, they sort of fizzled away. As I've said to you many times, it all works out in the end. Like, I honestly don't know. Will I see Alon again? Is there an afterlife? Is there not? Do things just end? I don't know. So it's all fine. Whatever happens, happens, right? I see him, that's gonna be amazing. I don't see him, I won't know. I'll be dead. It all works out in the end. So, working with ease, not pushing things. I was dealing with a couple different of our events through the charity 5 Purple Oranges, 5purpleoranges.org, number 5, purpleoranges.org. Thank you. Like, subscribe, donate. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you can find us. So in working with some of these charities, I had this feeling in my heart. I'm like, I'm not connecting with some of these very well, some of our mission, some of the organizations we're working with. I don't feel real connected to it. I love the work they're doing. I love that we're providing support. I love the feedback, but there are some where I'm not getting any feedback. I don't really know. It just feels like there's nothing there. And at the end of the day, 5 Purple Oranges, it's 90% about the work we do, but for me, it's always going to be about Alon's legacy. So I want to feel that connection. I want to feel like I'm really enjoying what I'm doing here. I can see the difference. And I had this period of time where I had to amp up things this year to such a degree because things sort of fell apart at the end of last year. So seeing all that, feeling all that, experiencing all that, it helps me formulate a plan for our charity in 2020 and what we're going to do, because our grants for the rest of the year are already mapped out. And I knew I had this visit this week to go to Sheboygan for 2 of our grant programs. One with the John Michael Kohler Art Center and one with Bookworm Gardens. Both places that work with children, both places Alon loved, both on our fit in actually in a variety of our missions. We've got reading, we've got nature, we've got art. So I'm heading there with my mom, who's also on our board, and it was like a great experience. It was the message I needed from the universe. All of a sudden, the rain had stopped. It was sunny. We were warm, which we hadn't been at all this June or even May. And we had this great meeting with one of the ladies that we're working with at Bookworm Gardens, and we had this great meeting in the Kohler Art Center. And there was an opportunity to talk about what we could do. And these are 2 of our more hands-on grants. where I get to go and meet with the kids. I get to work with the kids. We're dropping off materials as opposed to just writing a check. And it felt great, and it reconnected me to my why. It reconnected me to my mission. It reconnected me to my purpose. And I feel like I achieved some clarity in my life that I needed. And to me, in my mind, as I'm talking to you now, all of that came through ease without having any, in my head, idea of how this was gonna look, how this should look, what the pictures I need to take, or the things I need to say, or what needs to happen, or what we need to get out of this. I let all of that go, just going with the flow. Let go and let flow. I found a greater connection to my purpose. So, ease is my word, guys. Ease is my word of the day. It's gonna be my word maybe for the week, we'll see. And I hope you can find ease in your life, in that place where you're feeling stuck. Maybe close your eyes, take a breath, be open to receiving messages from the universe, and move with ease in all areas of your life. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.